नमस्कार, आप सभी का
A time
स्वागत
is
है
being
उज्जवल न्यूज़ में
offered to
और
the
मैं
world
हूं
of
आपके साथ
network.
आस्था भटनागर। ओएनडीसी
We
ने किया
always have to
क्यूआर
keep
कोड
more and
लॉन्च।
more
ओपन
small
नेटवर्क फॉर
merchants,
डिजिटल कॉमर्स ने
constructors
30
from
जुलाई
every corner of the
मंगलवार को
India
किया एक
that you get
कार्यक्रम
best price.
जिसका उद्देश्य
So
डिजिटल
as of
कॉमर्स को
now, we
अधिक
just
सुलभ
launched this
बनाना
customer
है।
service.
ओएनडीसी
Get
का
a
संकल्प है खोलिए
Yeah,
तरक्की
Varun,
के
I'm the
द्वार और
co-founder of
बढ़ाइए
OTP.
अपना व्यापार। इस कार्यक्रम में ओएनडीसी ने अपना खुद का क्यूआर कोड लॉन्च किया। यह कार्यक्रम रिसर्च एंड इनोवेशन पार्क
And
आईआईटी दिल्ली में आयोजित
Namadya,
किया
Senior
गया।
VP,
इस
Enterprise
कार्यक्रम
Practice.
के मुख्य अतिथि थे टीकोशी जो सीईओ हैं ओएनडीसी के, शिरीष जोशी जो सीबीओ हैं
Over to you,
ओएनडीसी
Reza.
में, आलोक चावला जो सीईओ हैं कीको लाइफ के, वरुण खुराना जो फाउंडर है ओटीपी एंड क्रो फार्म एग्री प्रोडक्ट के, नमन मवादिया सीनियर वीपी हैं मैजिक पिन के, रचिता गुप्ता जो वाइस प्रेसिडेंट है ओएनडीसी की और स्पीकर थी देवजानी घोष जो प्रेसिडेंट है नासकॉम में। सबसे पहले टिकोशी ने कार्यक्रम के बारे में विस्तार से बताया। उसके बाद पैनल डिस्कशन शुरू हो गया जिसमें संचालक थी रचिता गुप्ता और 3 पैनलिस्ट थे आलोक, वरुण और नमन। तीनों पैनलिस्ट को फूलों से सम्मानित किया गया। पैनल डिस्कशन खत्म होने के बाद ही शिरीष जोशी ने क्यूआर कोड के
Today's
बारे में
topic is
विस्तारपूर्ण बताया
tech
और साथ ही
innovation.
ओएनडीसी की ऐप को
Like
कैसे इस्तेमाल किया जाए
always,
उसको
you
लाइव
know, we do
ऑडियंस
have
को दिखाया। इस
people
नेटवर्क
are
का एक
kind of
महत्वपूर्ण पहलू
excited that
इंटरऑपरेबल क्यूआर
this
कोड है
one
जो
particular
विक्रेताओं
technology
और
has the
ग्राहकों
capability
दोनों के
of
लिए ही
being
कई लाभ
able to
प्रदान
sell
करता है। ये न
different
केवल भुगतान
e-commerce
प्रक्रिया और सरल और
in
त्वरित
India, but
बनाता है
across country.
बल्कि इसे अधिक समावेशी और सुलभ
Basically, the
बनाया है।
worry of
इसके
the worry
माध्यम
is
से
more
डिजिटल
like
कॉमर्स का
the
अनुभव
future of the
और
internet.
भी बेहतर हो
What
सकता
kind
है
of
जो कि डिजिटल
transactions
युग
will
में एक
happen in the
महत्वपूर्ण
future of
कदम
once
है।
once
ऐसी ही खबरों के लिए जुड़े रहें उज्जवल न्यूज के
comes in.
साथ और वीडियो को
I'd like
लाइक
to
शेयर
understand
कमेंट
from
करना
this
ना भूलें।
distinguished panel.
Send their offers and get with a deep link to come back to the store and buy from them.
That's a very good number, I must say. I mean, that's really encouraging also. I would now like to go ahead to Varun. We heard, I know, speaking about the the ways the demand generation activities are happening and how it's kind of made an impact in the overall ecosystem. From you, what I would want to particularly know is what are the challenges, what are the problems, or maybe in the current ecosystem, what are the areas of improvement or maybe challenges that the sellers are currently facing from from an ecosystem point of view, which current innovations or current ways of working are not able to solve.
Sure. So quick introduction. So at OTP, we are a farm to fork player for fruits and vegetables. We started our journey on ONDC as a seller app, and we would obviously procure from the farmers, and we would do early morning deliveries to consumers. तो यहाँ तक हम करते थे. From a journey standpoint, I would say, we are there on most of the, I would say, the popular um, buyer apps. तो हम you'll find us on Paytm, No Broker, इन सब पे आप हम हमें देखोगे. So I think overall the great part about being at ONDC obviously is कि your visibility goes way beyond what you would do from just your own app. तो आपके efforts के beyond आपकी visibility बढ़ती है, which is great. And the way if you talk about the challenges that we face, right? So I think हमारे उसमें if I just go step by step, तो fruits and vegetables as a category देखो हमारा ना repeat तो अच्छा होता ही है, मतलब just to give you a perspective, मतलब 90% consumers जो अगले महीने को पिछले एक महीने वाले ही होते हैं, that is just the nature of our business, तो वो अच्छा रहता है. And one challenge that we saw along the way was that the context. तो क्या है कि you can be live on many buyer apps, but उस buyer app पे जब वो consumer आ रहा है तो क्या वो उस mindset से आ रहा है या नहीं आ रहा है, that will determine the possibility that he will click on your icon and end up buying or not. तो मतलब हमने उसमें कॉन्टेक्चुअली थोड़ा डिफरेंस देखा है. तो फॉर एग्जांपल इफ यू आर ऑन पेटीएम व्हिच हैज अ वेरी लार्ज कंज्यूमर सेट,
Generate their demand on an online medium. I mean, offline, of course, everybody does, but on an online medium, how important is it to give the control to the sellers to really be able to generate their own demand?
So we'll begin with just a slight introduction that we at Kiko are enabling retailers, primary grocery retailers to come online, build their online presence, and of course sell on ONDC, be available there. Uh, we've started off, and we've found this by multiple experimentation, but we found that demand generation for a retail store generally happens in his neighborhood. So with that learning, we've gone around doing a lot of activities in housing societies around. So when we activate a store, we spend a week, 10 days helping him get the flywheel started. Uh, so the activities happen also in the market where the store is, because obviously people who buy from him are in the market and shopping. So to an extent also educating the customer about the concept of ONDC itself and how this store of yours where you buy regularly from is online. And you can just shop from him online. Typical store behavior, as we all understand, for regular stores is you walk to the store when you want to buy a reasonably large amount of products. But when you want to buy 2 or 3 SKUs, the behavior has become such that you're buying online, right? And so these stores are seeing that my existing customer who's buying from me now, but when he wants fewer products, he's just buying it online. Or maybe if he's very loyal, he's making a phone call or sending a WhatsApp, but then it's not very efficient, timely deliveries don't happen. So I think that's also one more thing we learned, and then we started telling sellers that start educating your own customers that when you want smaller quantities of orders, you can still.
So ONDC and Magic Pen has been working really closely, and we've been doing a lot of demand generation activities. Some of the examples that we've done that ONDC has initiated are things like clickable catalogs where people can go directly onto those links. We are also now incorporating deep links into our social media posts so that if you read about a product, you like the offer, you can click and you can reach to the actual buyer app to buy it. So these are few initiatives that we've done at our end. I would like to know from you, from a buyer app perspective, what are those things that Magic Pen is doing to facilitating the demand generation effort at the seller's level? Mind you, just giving the power of generating the demand for themselves to the seller and not being dependent, on an app per se. So, are there any specific initiatives that you are driving or you are taking or thinking of taking in future?
Yeah. Hi. So at Magic Pen we are doing multiple things to enable the sellers to have the power to reach out to different kind of users, right? For example, we've done retail activities with them, right? And that works very effectively because at the moment of the transaction, where the customer is walking into the offline store, if while the customer is doing that transaction, the merchant can create an offer that if you go to ONDC and do an online order, you'll get something extra, right? That puts the power in the hand of the seller to create offers that allow for more transactions to happen on ONDC. For example, like all sellers want to find a way to move away from existing aggregators or digitize and get their existing customers to go online, and they want to pay lower commissions, right? Best way for that to happen is get the user to go onto ONDC. So let's say if a user walks into a
Varun, I'll come back to Varun here. You spoke about the existing in the fruits and vegetable market. There is a good amount of repeat order which is happening, and of course, it's a habit that people would buy from there's also a trust factor that comes in. So of course, you buy from that one particular seller or vendor per se again and again. How do you see that a QR code might be able to increase that net? For example, there is a vegetable vendor with whom a customer is transacting common. How will the market for different sellers of the same category be able to benefit from a QR code? And first of all, do you think that will happen? And in case yes, then
So I think it does happen. I mean, specifically, when you talk about categories which are not standardized, right? जैसे fruits and vegetables देखो कोई standardized नहीं है, कोई मतलब ना तो फैक्ट्री में बनती है ना कोई मतलब उस पर ठप्पा लगाता है, राइट? तो आई थिंक इसमें ना ये वाला फैक्टर काफ़ी बड़ा रोल प्ले करता है. मतलब इट जस्ट बिकम्स कि यार मतलब मेरे घर के पास वाली दुकान है, मैं तो उसी से लेता हूँ. मतलब अब पता किसी को कुछ नहीं है कि क्या है, बट एक वो बन जाता है कि हाँ भाई मेरे को मेरा उसके साथ रिलेशन है या जो मेरे को उस पर भरोसा है वो करके। तो आई थिंक इस तरह की कैटेगरीज में एंड देन अगर आप इसको लार्जली एक्सटेंड करोगे ना तो यू विल फाइंड मतलब इफ आई लुक एट दी ओवरऑल ग्रोसरी स्पेस तो ब्रांडेड तो इंडिया में एक्चुअली बहुत छोटा परसेंटेज है। मतलब इवन इफ यू टॉक अबाउट कमोडिटीज लाइक आटा वगैरह,
The seller can say that next time you go and you want to order from home, you get a free chai if you order above 100 rupees of my store on any of the ONDC buy apps, right? By the way, that can be done on the QR code as well, where on the QR code, the merchant can create a way in which on the seller app, they can enable this order and that gets pushed onto all the buyer apps. So when the user then scans this, they know that there's an offer that next time I can sit at home and order, right? So it allows for a lot of distribution and reach to users of their own, where they now need to pay much less and get them in the habit of generating demand on ONDC. Other things is like there were tapes that we sent, right? So when a customer is ordering, now they're seeing tapes of ONDC come, and there you put a QR code and allow the customer now to order next time. So every time you create this way of remembering that hey, I can order from ONDC and my favorite app like Ola or Paytm to order from there, that enables a lot of joy for the seller because he's now starting to reach a lot more customers and pay less. Other things that we've enabled the seller to do is say like just promote one SKU, give a very fast moving SKU at a low price point, right? Let's say if you can promote a chole bhature that you're selling for 100 rupees and sell that for 49, right? That gets the customer in a habit to now come and click a button and close the transaction through just one click, right? And that is in the hands of the seller to activate that on the seller app and allow that to reach all the buyer apps in the market and create demand for themselves. Right? Many other things, right? One of the other things we say is to your customers, send a WhatsApp or a SMS with this link that allows the user to go and order from ONDC. Right? So many other things on BTL, social media campaigns, some that you talked about, SMS, WhatsApp they can do, specific kind of promotion.
That OTT has created, whether it is the user experience that Magicfin is doing, all of them are working to create this bridge. Now, let's see how this will work, and I will call upon a couple of volunteers. Sir, could you join me? Yeah. And how about you? Yeah. Come on stage. So we'll demonstrate. Manik, if you could just embed the address, because no, this is the first demonstration, so just help them. Now, the idea of QR code, because a lot of people say we already have QR codes, how does this help? And more importantly, what is the onus on demand generation? Let me take you back to the familiar e-commerce world. Right? Today we have a platform e-commerce world, and the mindset and the expectation is that a seller is registered on a large marketplace, and now for any activity to drive demand, you have to pay that marketplace to get the right position, the right position in listing. You have no control. Right? So one option is now to pay a large sum of money in addition to the cost of commission to be able to drive your demand. Now they're looking at ways in which the demand can come to the seller. Now, anybody who is a seller has become a seller or a maker because they believe what they make or what they have created has a value, is something unique. Whether it is a farmer who grows a produce because they have a demand, whether it is somebody who makes a toy because a toy will have a demand, somebody who makes a garment because the garment will have a demand. Every restaurant believes that the way they cook their food is just that much unique. So everybody who has created something to sell has something unique to say. But the world of e-commerce flattens it all to the idea of price, discounts and deals. There's no opportunity to explain what is unique and special about your product. And then of a restaurant that is now available is Dana Choga. So I will just type Dana Choga. Now this has multiple locations. So I look at store address and I get options. So let's say I want to start the Shahpur Jat store. And I say generate QR and voila. So now I have a ready to print QR code. It has the QR code itself, has the name. Importantly, it also has instructions. So when a customer comes to the shop, you don't have to yourself explain. You can of course explain, but it's ready to go. Right? So you can now just simply print and paste, and your shop is ready to be ordered. So now let's connect one of these phones. Okay? Okay, so can we have your name, sir? Sandeep. All right. So Sandeep, please open your QR code scanner, any QR code scanner. All right. So we open Paytm. Open the scan. Okay. So yeah. You may need to step back a little. Okay, so this is Audi Canteen. This is the canteen on the campus. Why don't you place some order right now? Since it's on campus, maybe they can deliver while you're still in discussion. कोड को स्कैन करके डायरेक्टली उस विक्रेता से खरीद सकता है। तो अभी तक जो तरीका था कि हम किसी ऐप को खोलेंगे, उसके सर्च में कुछ टाइप करेंगे, फिर कुछ बन के आएगा, शायद वो वैसे ही हो जैसे हमने सोचा, उसमें काफ़ी स्टेप्स आते हैं कस्टमर के लिए। और यहाँ अगर हम किसी दुकान को जानते हैं और उनका QR कोड हमारे पास है, तो उसको स्कैन करके डायरेक्टली उस दुकान पर जाएंगे, उस दुकान के आइटम को सिलेक्ट करके खरीद सकते हैं। तो ये विक्रेता के लिए भी अच्छा है और ग्राहक के लिए भी सुविधा है।
सर ऐसी कौन सी ऐप है जो डाउनलोड की जाए और इसे खरीदारी की जाए?
अभी ONDC नेटवर्क पे 2 ऐप हैं जो इसके लिए रेडी हैं, Paytm और मैजिक पे। तो इन दोनों में से किसी भी ऐप पे आप ये सुविधा प्राप्त कर सकते हैं।
सर डिजिटल मार्केटिंग के लिए कॉमर्स के उसमें आप क्या कर रहे हैं, किस तरीके से कर रहे हैं?
जी, तो ये प्रचार आज जो हमने लॉन्च कॉन्फ्रेंस किया, आप लोगों को बोला है, तो आप लोग भी इसके बारे में लिखिए और ये हमारे सोशल मीडिया पे और हमारे इंटरव्यूज़ में भी हम इस बात को फैलाएंगे ताकि लोग जानें। हर विक्रेता अब ये बात अपने कस्टमर को बता सकता है। तो जो 6 लाख लगभग विक्रेता हमसे जुड़े हैं, तो उनकी सेलर एप्लीकेशंस उनको मदद करेगी। जैसे मैंने डेमोन्स्ट्रेशन किया, QR कोड बनाना बहुत आसान है, तो ये QR कोड बन के उनको मिल जाएगा और वो अपने कस्टमर्स को प्रचार कर सकते हैं। तो ये जितना ग्रास रूट लेवल पे प्रचार होगा उतना ज़्यादा बढ़ेगा, क्योंकि सेंट्रल लेवल पे एक सीमा आ ही जाती है कहीं ना कहीं।
ये ONDC अगर कोई आदमी ऑर्डर करता है तो वो कितने टाइम में ऑर्डर रिप्लेस हो?
ये आइटम पे डिपेंड करता है और विक्रेता कितनी दूर है इस पे डिपेंड करता है। अगर आप कहीं बगल से ही मंगा रहे हैं तो 20 मिनट में भी आ सकता है, अगर थोड़ी दूरी पर है तो 30-40 मिनट लग सकते हैं, दूसरे शहर से आ रहे तो 4-5 दिन
मतलब
लग
एक
सकते हैं।
दिन में ऑर्डर प्लेस हो सकता है?
हाँ बिल्कुल बिल्कुल। ये अगर
So
जो
future
रेस्टोरेंट का
क्या
है या किराने का आइटम है तो ये तुरंत आ सकता है, आधा 1 घंटे में आ जाएगा।
फ्यूचर प्लान क्या है?
फ्यूचर प्लान है कि एक एक करके हर तरह का उत्पाद, हर तरह की सेवा इससे जुड़े। इसमें थोड़ा टाइम लगेगा, तो एक एक करके इससे जुड़ते जाएंगे।
सर कस्टमर किस पर विश्वास करेंगे, आप पर विश्वास करें या कि दुकानदार पर?
अब आप खुद सोचिए, आप जब किसी दुकान से कोई आइटम लेते हैं तो आप किस पे विश्वास करते हैं? थोड़ा विश्वास आपको ब्रांड पे होता है कि आप ये ब्रांड को आप जानते हैं, थोड़ा विश्वास दुकानदार पे होता है, ठीक है। आप किसी अनजान शहर में अगर कुछ खरीदेंगे तो वहाँ कैसे विश्वास करते हैं? आप तो वो शहर को छोड़ चले जाएंगे, तो कभी कभी आइटम पे विश्वास रहता है आपको। तो ये विश्वास के कई आधार होते हैं। कहीं आपकी पहचान होती है या आप किसी को पूछेंगे, मान लीजिए आप टूरिस्ट बन के कहीं हैं, आप होटल से पूछेंगे भाई हमको बताओ यहाँ अच्छा रेस्टोरेंट कौन सा है, तो होटल आपको बताएगा। तो विश्वास का आधार होटल बन गया। तो हम जहाँ